What's up guys, welcome to my video on the ancient Roman celebrations of the Lemuria.
In ancient Rome, the month of May was associated with the ancestors and the dead in general. According to Ovidius, even the name of the month of May itself, mensis Maius, derived from maiores, meaning the ancestors. Because of this association with death, it was considered ill-advised to get married during this month, just like it was during the Parentalia in February. Also, just like during the Parentalia, the doors of temples were closed on at least certain days of the month of May. I already talked about the Mercuralia on May 15th in honor of Mercurius in another video, so I'll put the link to that one in the description below and at the end of this video, in case you want to check it out. But there were a few more days in the month of May that were particularly associated with the dead, the Lemuria. On May 9th, 11th, and 13th, there were rituals associated with the Lemures. These vague entities were in any case associated with the dead. Depending on the interpretation, they were the spirits of those who died young, those who suffered a violent death, or those who did not receive the proper funeral rites. According to one theory, Lemuria was originally pronounced Remuria. Ovidius sees a connection between these celebrations and Remus, the twin brother of the mythical founder of Rome, Romulus. Remus was tragically killed, and after his burial, his ghost is said to have appeared before Faustulus and Acca. They were the adoptive parents of Romulus and Remus. They found the twins at the teat of the she-wolf and raised them until they were men. So, Remus's ghost appeared before the old couple and pleaded with them to have his brother institute a day of celebration in his honor. Faustulus and Acca communicated the request of their deceased son to their still living son, and the latter complied. Romulus named these celebrations Remuria after his twin brother Remus. At a certain point during the Lemuria, the Lemures were believed to haunt the houses at night. To appease these spirits of the dead, the head of the household was to get up in the middle of the night wearing shoes without knots. There is also mention of a certain apotropaic hand gesture that is often believed to have looked something like this. After washing his hands with spring water, the head of the household would avert his face while throwing black beans. At this point, he would utter the following charm 9 times. Aike vomitto, his redimo meque meosque fabis. Which means something like, I cast these beans, and by doing so, I redeem myself and my family. After that, he washes his hands once again and produces some kind of sound by striking or clashing bronze, perhaps pots or pans. Once the shades have collected their offerings, being the beans, it is time to ask them to leave. Again 9 times, the pater familias shouts, Manes exite paterni, which means, spirits of the ancestors, get out. He then turns his head forward again, and at this point, the ritual is over. Beans are also used to ward off harmful entities in other cultures. In many households in modern-day Japan, the father of the house dresses up as an oni or demon at the beginning of February to scare and or amuse his children, who in turn will throw soybeans at him, shouting, "Demons out, good fortune in." If you enjoyed this video, drop me a like or a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. This was Timotheus. Thanks for watching.